some lovely pasta, and some, so it was chicken tortellini with a portobello mushroom sauce, and some diced spinach to go on it, so that was cool. We're back. We're playing a quick draft. We've got 2 wins already. We're playing green-blue. Deck's performing pretty well so far. Cartouche Knowledge is MVP. That card is very, very cool. I am thinking that I may even replace the on the wins in my flying fish deck with that. Because you draw a card, it gets flying, it gets +1/+1 instead of +2/+2, but that's still pretty good. So we'll just keep going with this, go on to game 3. So we're 2 from 2, go on to game 3 and we'll see what happens. Now I presume basically that you do get paired against people that have got a similar win-loss ratio to you as you're going through. I could be very, very wrong. I might not be wrong. Guess we'll see. So our opening hand has our greatest sandworm, which we can cycle. It has a bit of both sharpshooters. We've got 4 land and a feral prowler. Yeah, I think we'll keep that. Sunday Funday here with Such Fan and Z. We've done a draft. We went through. We didn't really get anyone's help with the drafting segment, but that's okay. We drafted a relatively okay blue-green deck. I think we looked at bits and pieces. We had a few people there listening, so thank you very much to those who were listening. Keeping up to date. So we're now playing Waste of Potential. He's on black-red, and we're on blue-green. So I've never actually seen that card. Lifelink. Ugh, okay. It's definitely a card. Well, I guess we'll end the turn. Pass back to, yeah, okay. It's a 3/2 for 3 essentially, but it's got lifelink. It's a pretty good card. Block with the feral prowler, so we don't have 6 life swing. Draw a card, see what it is. It's another land. Okay. We'll cycle the greatest sandworm because just getting nothing but land, so okay. Cunning Survivor. Cunning Survivor will come in. So in Cunning Survivor, if you cycle or discard, he gets +1/+1, +1/+0 and becomes unblockable. It's kind of cool. Got a gift of strength here, so we should be able to kill one of these things. All zombies get menace. He's not a zombie. He is a crocodile demon. It's a very weird looking crocodile demon. Okay. Cartouche of Ambition comes in. Okay, that's going to get lifelink now as well. So our Cunning Survivor is going to get -1/-1. Resolve that. So now 0/2. Then go to combat. Attackers. Gift of Strength. The Cunning Survivor. And then try and block this baleful Amit. Which we do, so that's good. Now we can play our bit of a sharpshooters. I'm not going to attack with the 0/2 because that would be a waste of time. Oh wow, okay. So he's got a Locust God. That's always nice. We do have a 4/4 vigilance reach. Go to combat and attack with our 4/4 vigilance reach guy. And play our Harrier Naga. Yeah, okay. Locust God is pretty good. When you draw a card, you create a blue-red insect creature token with flying and haste. So we can eat those with the sharpshooters, but you know it's going to get to a point where it's not going to be good, especially if he's got like a divination or something, because that creates 2 and so on and so forth. It's probably got some form of party trick, so I'll just block the Locust God. Try and get rid of it now. Ugh, 4 mana. Vraska's Intent. Sacrifice another 9 mana. Discard down. Use the Wow, okay. Well, that's unfortunate. I mean, we stopped 4 damage coming through, but that is unfortunate. Okay. Hey! Tenacious Hunter is coming up in the house. So it has Death Touch. We're going to take him. It's got Death Touch and Vigilance because this has got a -1/-1 counter on it. So eventually we'll eventually we're probably going to die to this Locust God and his cronies because we don't have anything else. I mean, we've got the other reach card there. We'll just see if the MTGA tracker is working, which it is. So that's cool. You should be able to see that in the stream there. Oh wait, no. We haven't turned on. Wow. Turn MTGA tracker on for you so you can see what's in the list. Liliana. Yeah, this one doesn't look like it's going to go very well. So +1 to made a zombie. Play an island, play a hooded brawler. Attack with our Tenacious Hunter. Because he has Vigilance and Death Touch. So block with a single Locust. The Locusts come when he draws. So Locust Guard is pretty nuts in a blue-red spell deck, especially the blue-red flying spell deck with the Enigma Drakes, which we did draft one of, but we didn't play it because we tried to keep to 2 colors. So it looks like we're going to lose this one, unfortunately. It's just going to get in over the top with flyers. What creatures has he got in his graveyard? Plague Belcher, which is that card that came in before. Yeah, okay. So, blockers. Block the 3/3 zombie, because it doesn't have anything, it's just a zombie. Block the 3/2 camel. See what he's going to do. What's that? Round 5. So unless we can get rid of that Locust Guard, and even less likely now. Yeah, okay. We'll just go game and concede that one, I think. So that was a pretty cool deck to come against. Locust Guard, Blue-Red Guard. Seems pretty good. So we've got 1 loss now. 2 wins though, so that's pretty good. We've got a chance for extra boosters, but we guaranteed 1. Hopefully we can get some more wins. We want to get ideally to at least 6 wins, because that will get us another draft. For those that are wondering, quick draft in the MTG arena. Basically, the way that it works is you draft against bots. So the bots have gleaned their data from MTG Online, or MetGo, or Magic the Gathering Online, whatever you want to call it. So basically, they've learnt from people who are winning what should draft. So they're drafting to win. They're drafting against you. As we get our first hand, which is a bit rubbish, so we will mulligan. That's good. We've got a Sandwala and a Harrier Naga, so we'll keep them on. Oh, another Sandwala. Great. So that's how they've got the information. You draft against them, you draft your deck, and then from there, you then play against people. So the people like Green Monocle will, you know, you go through, and I'm pretty sure it pairs based on how you've been doing and stuff like that as well. So I'm playing a Forest. Just try and get 3 damage in here, I think. What's he got? He must have something with cycling. Wonder if he's going to cycle on land or something. Nope, no cycling. So welcome along, Slow Call and Cog Whistle. We do have codes to give away, so if you are keen on those, either to help you get into the beta, or maybe you're in the beta and you want one of those packs, we can definitely do that. We're going to combat again. This time we'll probably just swing in for the 1 damage. I wonder what he's got to cycle. It must be a land. Let's probably hold on to it. Oh, it's a Pouncing Cheetah. So if he's going to block, blockers, no, yeah. So for 4 damage, we will pump that up, and then we'll play another one and pass it in. So yeah, if you do want some of those codes, you can either whisper me and I will whisper you back, or if you think you're fast enough to redeem them, I can post them in the chat as well. Magic the Gathering Online. This is the quick draft. So saying we've got 2 viewers there. I think it's not necessarily true. I think we've got a couple of other viewers there. As he plays a Sidewinder Naga. So as long as you control a desert, it gets +1/+0 and trample, but normally it's a 3/2. So okay, we play that. We've got a Feral Prowler there, a Harrier Naga, swing in with the Frilled Sandwala. Is he going to block it? Hopefully not. I mean, if he does, it's not the end of the world, we can kill it. No, he's chosen to block it. So we will just pump the Sandwala and then play the Feral Prowler. Pass the 2 back. So hopefully the top end of our curve, the couple of 4/4s that we've got, will be alright. Maybe we'll get a blue mana soon and be able to play this Cunning Survivor. So we can play the Cunning Survivor and the Harrier Naga now. We won't swing in because, well, we can't do anything. So play the Harrier Naga, play the Cunning Survivor, and then pass turn. We'll block the 4/2 trample with the Feral Prowler because we'll draw a card. Or thus is the plan. Plan doesn't always work out all the time. It does most of the time. as he plays the card that we've got that we were hoping to get to. So we were hoping to get to our Bitterbow sharpshooters. Just play our hooded brawler instead. And no attackers. So thanks very much for tuning in. If you do, like I said, if you do want an MTG Arena code, we can do that. Cock Whistle, thank you for coming along. Cock Whistle looks like he's got a whole bunch of videos there, so looks like a fairly prevalent streamer with a very large following. Awesome. Actually playing and watching us at the same time, so hey, thank you. Go the multitasking. Waiting for our opponent here, Green Monocle, to do something. He is swinging with a Feral Prowler. We will block with our Feral Prowler. I'll just bounce off each other, I guess, unless he's going to kill our one. Or kill his one. Oh, he's going to kill our one, which is good because we draw a card. And what are we going to draw? That is a very good question. He's going to gain 8 life. So we drew a forest. That's right. Except we draw another forest. So we're in a bit of top deck mode at the moment. It's a bit unfortunate. That if we exert it gets +2/+2, so maybe we won't exert that man. And also attack with the Harrier Naga. So that's cool. 5/4 and a 3/3 attacking. Probably block the 5/4 with the Sidewinder. Or not block anything and swing back for 9. We'll see. See Rose Clash in the background doing a couple of things. We have moved everything into the one computer room, which is kind of cool. As he's blocking the Harrier Naga. Unfortunately, we don't have our Gift of Strength. These things that we do. So we'll choose the Sidewinder Naga as the first target for the damage. Then the Bitterbow Sharpshooters as a second. Do 2 damage to the Sidewinder Naga. Cool, so we got rid of 1. He'll swing back. We'll block with the Cunning Survivor. Then hopefully soon we'll find our 7/7. There we go. Block there, take 1. Wonder what he's got in his hand. Got a land now. So we got cancel mana up, which is cool. The brawler can't attack or untap because we exerted it. But we'll wait and see. We might get our second loss here. I think we'll let him have the Sandweller. Just in case he wants to cast something else. Wow, okay. That's a lot of mana. We'll exert this Hunted Brawler again. Like I said, it looks unlikely that we'll win this one. Maybe he'll block it with his Bitterbow Sharpshooters and then try to pump it with something. No, just let the 5 damage there. So we'll see if if he's going to try and drop a bomb. Resilient Kenra. Nah, it can stay there. Alright. In a bit of a predicament. As we go to 6, we get our very own bit of sharpshooters. We'll keep that land there. In the turn to pass back. I don't think this is going to work out. Hey, are you following on your phone?
Oh, no, I'm not.
Okay.
Do you need me?
It'd be good if you could.
Actually, I'll go on my PC.
So he's going to eternalize the resilient Kenra, which is bad times, because the bit of a sharpshooters will get +4/+4. Become an 8/8. So we'll block it with our sharpshooter. Good game. Not going to win that one. 2 land. So we'll move on to the next game, which might be the last one. So we are currently 2 wins, 2 losses, going into game 5. Yeah, it is what it is. We are also on our way to trying to become an affiliate. So we've met most of the goals. We've got the 50 followers now, which is really, really cool. Thanks to a raid from the Bradford Legion. So Bradford Lee came through on Wednesday night and brought 87 people with him, or something ridiculous. It was fantastic. As we look at our hand, lots of blue spells and no blue mana. So mulligan. So we've got our followers up. That was cool. That's looking a bit better. For the brawler, cartouche knowledge, so we'll keep that. Initiate's companion can stay on the top. Play a land, because we'll make the initiate's companion do the flying thing. Play another land. Play the initiate's companion. Cartouche knowledge is just, yeah, wow, it's just really good. I don't know how else to describe it, really. You draw a card, something gets flying, and +1/+1. And with the Initiate's Companion, it untaps itself. Could have untapped the blue land as well, and unsummon. Possibly would be better. You may moment of craving it. That would be also quite sad. Ooh, okay. So we got never return. Land, play a Tenacious Hunter, which is basically a vanilla 4/4. When someone gets a -1/-1, it becomes a Death Touch. Death Touch and moving. Punch coming in. So it now gets Death Touch and Vigilance, so that's pretty cool. Or you could just sack it. That would be a thing. Play 1, 2, 3 of the green mana. Play our 3/3. We've got our unsummon there, so hopefully if you play something really, really angry, we can get rid of that. Oh, I was looking at our graveyard, so rid of the mummy. Play land, go to combat. Damage. Brawler. And turn. So this is looking a little bit better than the last game. Hopefully we'll come away with a win on this one. And then that would be so bad. Swing in with it. Oh yes. We'll let that come through. 2 damage. Why not? Go to our turn. So we've got our flash flying guy, so we'll try and make sure that we keep mana up for that. We'll go to attackers. We will exert that man. And just attack with that man. So we have to wait for Desavis. 3 damage to target. Attacking or blocking creature. No. 1. 2. Ah, we can't flash that in anyway. No. Whatever, that's fine. So we keep our hooded brawler alive. Can't flash in our reed stalker because I can't count, apparently. It's quite alright. What was that? Ah, I played in a Kochu's name to get rid of the hooded brawler. That's right there. Gonna swing in with this 2/2 zombie man as we draw a exemplar of strength. Alright, 3 damage in. We'll look to flash in the even reed stalker on Desavis's turn, and that would be good. Welcome along. This is Sunday Funday. We've done the draft tonight. We have drafted a green-blue deck. It's looking relatively good. Flash this man in. Just going to exile it straight away, which is fine by me. Start gaining some life next turn from the exemplary strength when it starts swinging. Hopefully he's just going to keep up swinging. Maybe he won't. Oh, he can't. That's a problem. Good game. Oh, didn't quite go to plan. But that's us with our quick draft tonight. So we'll go to claim our prizes. We'll get 200 gems and at least 1 booster pack. Yeah, just the 1 booster pack. Thank you very much for coming along and watching. We will be back on Wednesday night for Will It Work Wednesday. Will It Work Wednesday is basically you bring your ideas for a deck, we make the deck, and then we see if it works. It might not. That's the whole point of Will It Work Wednesday. So 7 PM New Zealand time, Will It Work Wednesday. We'll have a bunch of codes to give away, and yeah, see you then.